Hey guys, I wanted to point out a couple tips that I've picked up on, especially for shooting a woods course. Not everyone has a woods course in their backyard. I live in a residential neighborhood, so I pretty much target shoot at a regular little catch box setup down here, or the little ladder tree that I've made. And a lot of shooters have a similar setup where they have just a couple targets in their backyard that they're shooting at. About the same height every time, eye level. But most folks that are shooting in a neighborhood like this don't have the luxury of shooting high up into the trees or messing around, hunting and things like that. And of course, the woods course shows, the true versatility of a shooter, where they can shoot at all different distances and heights, and you've got to practice to be able to do that. Shooting targets at different heights can be a little tricky. Most folks are used to shooting at a fairly level sight line, somewhere in this range. I tried to make my core perpendicular to my bands and my pouch. My elbow I always have either level with my bands or pointed up like this. I learned that the hard way by hitting my forks over and over again, that I was dropping my elbow. So I always keep that elbow up like this. As long as it doesn't start dropping, you can see what happens when I start dropping my elbow. My hand moves and it tweaks the pouch just enough to cause a speed bump. Ammo will fly up over my finger and hit the fork. That happened to me many times before I learned that. So anyway, when you're shooting at a target that's up in the tree branch, instead of moving your frame up like this to target, you really need to pivot at the hip. So keeping your core still perpendicular with your bands, not just your arm, but keeping your whole core pivoting at the waist, so your whole body from your waist up, your whole torso pretty much stays in the same shape. You're just moving it. Same thing when you're shooting ground targets. Instead of moving just the frame down, move your whole body down from the waist. It keeps that line of sight the same as if you were shooting just like this. Pivot at the waist, not just the frame hand. I don't get to shoot a woods course very often. I don't really get to shoot different height targets very often, so it's something that I've got to work on myself. Sometimes I go out and you can just go to a park and maybe shoot at acorns or pine cones. That can help a lot. All right, hope to see a lot of y'all around soon at a tournament this summer. Get out and shoot something. Peace.